Fortunately for us, Susan Wilcox is here. Ooh, she's from the state of California.
I love that state.
I love going to California every time. It never gets old to me. Susan, welcome to Travel Show Live. Thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me this afternoon, Erik.
Are you having a marvelous Sunday afternoon?
I am. I'm actually sitting at the Hyatt in Tahoe and looking out the window at a beautiful, beautiful landscape.
Well, you know, this is a perfect place to start our interview today because one of the things I absolutely love about California is the different types of experiences. You know what I mean? That anywhere you go in the state, you can find different types of things to do. Am I correct?
Absolutely. We actually have 12 tourism regions, and each one of those regions has uniquely distinct experiences and topography that you can enjoy.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I like the most about it. Let's start too about is it the wine festival that starts? What's the deal coming up?
Well, we're really excited about September.
Yep.
In fact, it's the 5th year in a row that Governor Schwarzenegger has proclaimed September as Wine Month in California. And I think that's a great tribute to recognizing the great state vintners, the growers, and their 200-year-old agricultural tradition. Mm-hmm. Not only is it a tradition as part of our history of California, but it has a really positive impact on state and national economies. And here in California, there's a huge commitment to sustainable wine growing practices, and it's just a really good all-around enjoyable product that California has here. All
right, so if somebody's going to embark on this kind of a trip in September, which I think is a great idea, and especially because you can find flights to Los Angeles, you would fly into San Francisco, right?
Well, Wine Month and wineries actually start at the very southernmost part of the state and go all the way to the northern part of the state. We've got over 2,900 wineries in the state of California.
I didn't know it was that many. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. And then couple that with over 80,000 restaurants, and you have a wine and food extravaganza.
Well, anytime that you can say wine, food, and extravaganza in the same sentence, I'm there. I love it. You can count me in, no problem. What does it mean that? What does it mean then in the entire month of September? Will there be special events going on? Explain a little bit about what makes up, you know, the special wine month.
Well, it's a great partnership. It's California Tourism, the California Restaurant Association, and the California Wine Institute have all come together to bring consumers great offers. So, and it's also, we've been able to bring hotels into the mix. So, for example, we have over 80 wonderful deals and added value offers for people thinking about making a autumn trek into California, and especially into California during September. Mm-hmm. So, for example, right now, well, starting in September, in Sonoma, the Lodge at Sonoma has a Wine Month Sip, Cycle, and Savor package. Mm-hmm. It's about a 20% discount from what you would find normally. Oh, wow. Includes a great hotel room with a fireplace, balcony, patio, Swedish massage treatments, and then, of course, the wine tasting and a chef special at Caneros Bistro and Wine Bar.
Oh, wow.
And then conversely, go down to the southern part of the state, and Temecula Valley, it's one of our new emerging wine regions. The South Coast Winery and Resort and Spa has an ultimate all-vin-inclusive vineyard getaway. So it's the best of the best winery of the year. Starts at only about $124 a person. That's about $200 off of their regular rate. So as you can see, there's some really great offers to be had from the north to the south part of the state.
Oh, I like to hear that. Now, let's talk about for the first timer that's going to do perhaps a Sonoma or a Napa vacation. How long would be a good duration of stay?
Well, you know, the one thing about California, you can make it count. We have 2 to 3 day getaways all the way up to, you know, the Germans and the Europeans. They have 6 weeks of vacation, mm-hmm. and they come here for extended periods of time, and everybody finds the exact experience they want given the amount of time they have available. But as you know, you can fly into San Francisco, for example, and have a wonderful city experience, then drive up the next day into Napa and Sonoma, and really now people are making their way up into Mendocino, kind of the next frontier, if you will. A lot of great eateries and wineries up in that area. Or you can go east, take the trek along Highway 80, go up through the great wineries that you can find in Placer County up on into Tahoe, and then make the loop, come back down the Highway 50 through the El Dorado wineries and those eateries, and just have a wonderful experience. If you're looking for outdoor activities, there's plenty of those to go along the way.
Oh, nice. So you can kind of choose your own adventure, if you will.
Exactly.
On a serious note here, I mean, we read headlines about how, you know, we've got the bad economy, and, you know, California is broke and it's probably going to shut down and all this. Do the travel and tourism dollars really help the state? I know it sounds like a softball question, but like help us a little bit articulate that point, because I think it's really important that people understand how much it does help.
Well, tourism is big business for California. It's a $100 billion industry, and you put that into perspective, our tourism economy is 5 times that of the Hawaii tourism economy. A lot of people think that they're the #1 tourism economy in the nation, and it's 2.5 times the Texas, Florida, and New York tourism economy. So, yes, it means a lot to California. It employs nearly 1 million Californians, and you talk about, you know, the fiscal issues, puts about $6 billion into state and local tax coffers. So, yeah, it means a lot to have tourism in California. Yeah,
and I think people need to understand that, but you know, that money goes directly to people who need it. You know, those million employees. You know what I mean? It keeps them employed.
Exactly. And I guess when you add the wine industry into it, the wine industry creates over 820,000 jobs in the U.S., but 330,000 of those are in California. So, yeah, it's big business not only for California but for the rest of the nation as well.
Absolutely. All right, so we're flying into well, we could do San Diego would be a good time. And now, how about time of year? What weather-wise, what's it going to be like around our November, December time?
Well, you know, California, we have it all here. We have the Sierra Nevadas where you can find great skiing and winter sports activities, and you can find great beach activities. And the one thing about California, you can go surfing in the morning, snow skiing in the afternoon, and have your pick of culinary and cultural delights in the evening. It's kind of a one-stop destination for anything you might want to see or do along the way. And I think the other thing that's important to note is in California, we have the lowest place in the United States, which is Death Valley, and also the highest spot in the United States, which is Mount Whitney. So you have the lowest and the highest and everything in between.
Can I ask you a personal question? Would you mind? What do you like most about your job?
What do I like most about what?
Your job. You have a great job. You get to talk about California. What do you like most about it?
My job is to promote California, and as you might imagine, it's a great product to promote. There's so much to see and do here, and I have to say I'm a native Californian, the product of 2 native Californians, and every place I go, I find something that I didn't know before about the state, and it's just always totally revealing how much there is to see and
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think that's I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for doing this today, Susan. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate being here, and if you need any more information, please check out our website, visitcalifornia.com.
Very good. We've been surfing along during our interview, so thank you very much for doing it. Will you come back and talk about California again some more?
Absolutely.
All right, we would like that. And wine. Who doesn't love wine from California?
It's great. It's a great state.
Last time I had a great time. Last time I was in California was to do a little wine tour, and we had a blast. You do the wine tastings, and you got to make sure you spit it out. You can't swallow, you know, so you can go all day and taste these different, and you can taste the difference from vineyard to vineyard.
Were you up in Sonoma, or where
Sonoma,
were you?
Yes,
okay.
I actually did a little bit of both, and they have a train. You can take a train.
Really?
Oh, it's so much fun. Anyway, we don't have time. We have to move on here for our day. Oh, because we're moving on to Niagara Falls.
Which is the other end of the
other end of the thing. Yeah, that's where we're going next here on Travel Show Live. All you have to do is stay with us. We'll continue here.